All right, I will just give him a heads up, and then we will try to get the decision, you know, agreed on both parties as soon as possible, okay? All right, thank you for trying. All right, bye-bye. No thanks. Sweet potato. This is what I'm gonna eat. I wasn't really going to take a lunch break because I feel like if I take a lunch break, it's really hard to get back on. Jasmine rice and vegetables. Kathy is my favorite in the office.
Yes, I am.
Let's see who else is working out there. Let's do a quick peek. Hi! I gotcha! Can't film him. I'm not allowed to put it on my video. Yeah, the cool thing is when you're recording a vlog, try not to look at the camera. So actually that's a paparazzi. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, first of all, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for all of you who subscribed to my channel because we just reached 5,000 subscribers yesterday. I really appreciate all your love and support. So let's get into the video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about the #1 rule for expired listing. And before I am going to tell you guys what the #1 rule is, I want to share with you a little story. So basically what happened to me yesterday was I was calling canceled and expired listing, and I bumped into this person. He said that wasn't his property, but then he mentioned it's his dad's property. So he's ready to get me off the phone, and I was like, oh wait, just real quick, you know, I work for this Chinese real estate company on Frankford, and I was just kind of, you know, differentiate myself that like I speak Chinese, and I know the area that he's in, there's a lot of, you know, people, Chinese people who are buying it, so his neighbors, and you know, they're Chinese. And then he's like, okay, well, that's actually my dad's property, and if you do speak Chinese, I can maybe give you my dad's phone number. So I was like, okay, great. So I got the phone number, wrote it down, and I called the seller. So the seller was really nice, and I was able to, you know, get him on the phone, and he told me basically what happened. So he's like, yeah, he was blaming on the agent. He was saying there's no, like, you know, there's no offer, and we did have tons of showings. So I looked at the property. They had a price reduction. Originally it was listed for $194, and then it was after like 76 days it became to $184. So they had quite a bit of a price reduction, and he did mention there were like 35 showings. So I already kind of tell that the $184, it wasn't a bad price. So, you know, I did a CMA, so I had like everything ready. So we had to schedule the appointment for the next day at 3:30, but he did told me, he said he was gonna meet with an agent like this afternoon. So I was like, okay, well, you know, no worries. Why don't we just pencil it in for tomorrow after you get off the work at 3:30, and don't sign anything with the agent, you know, leave your option open, just wait until what I have to say. I do things completely differently with any other agent, and you do want to, you know, meet me to make a decision. So he was like, okay, yeah, cool, you know, I'll do that. So I was pretty confident after we get off the phone, and I was just kind of assume that's going to be my listing because I feel really good about it. I know the price is not going to be a too big of a difference when I go present it to the seller. So after like a few hours, around 5:30, I got a phone call from this agent, and then she's like, oh hey, you know, this is blah 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 with Remax, and I met with the seller at this property, and then she said if you have buyers, you can bring your buyer. So I'm like, holy. So at that point, I just know like the approach with expired and cancel listing is you have to be as aggressive as possible. I don't know why I didn't really schedule the appointment right then. Like why didn't I schedule it, be like, hey, if the agent is coming at 3 today, I can be there around 2. Like I should have used that approach instead of saying, okay, well, we can just meet, you know, tomorrow. Because clearly if the first agent sold him on the product or the price or whatever, they will most likely to go with the first agent who gets in the door. So that was just my little story, and I hope you guys can really take note. And if you are also prospecting with cancel and expire listings, and just to be as aggressive as you can. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, like this video. This is Luna over here. I will see you guys in the next one.